Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Reverend Maria Leggett, and I am coming to you live from Dayton, Ohio. I am always excited to be on here and do the show and just start talking about whatever comes up. And this week, I want to talk about all the classes and all the things that I am doing in 2024. I am launching and releasing my intuition development class, which is going to be, you can do it as a drop in every single week, or you could also do it as a year long commitment. If you buy the year long package, then you get two classes free. And I have it at two different times because I have so many clients who are over in the UK. So I have it so that there's one at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is 6 o'clock in the UK and more in the evening time over there. And then I have one at 7:30 p.m. and those are released and are on my website at marialeggett.com. And the subject is on each one of them to let you know what every single tool we're going to do in each month. And that's going to be the fourth Tuesday of every month. So you'll be able to hear me talk about it on Tuesdays because we're going to talk about that. My show's on Tuesday, so I'll be able to talk to you about what we're going to do and what next week's class is going to be. So if you want to sign up, you can go to marialeggett.com and sign up for classes. I also have some amazing classes coming out other than the intuition development. We have we have chakra classes coming out. And I'm going to have a moon magic class come out, and I'm going to have like so many other things that are releasing this year. And I'm just so excited to be able to do all of them because it is a lot of fun for me. I want to be able to sit in the energy of what is alive and happening for me right now. I've had a lot of turmoil, a lot of things shift and change in my life in the last couple of weeks, and I'm just trying to embrace the changes. Spirit says, here's one thing you're going to do, and then they come in and start shifting things. And I just have to learn to go with it. And I am someone who generally does not like change. And that stems from a lack of safety for me. So if you're someone as well who doesn't like to or doesn't embrace change or doesn't like change, a lot of that comes from a traumatic past, things that have happened to us that were out of our control. And so we like being able to control the things that we can. And while I like to say that I am fully healed from that, it's not the case. I am mostly healed. And so when other people step in my way and they try to control things for me, I can take a deep breath and recognize where it comes from, but sometimes I can't stop the reaction. Um, it's just a normal, healthy kind of thing. So if you struggle with this as well, I would love to do some spiritual one-to-one mentoring with you. And we can do that on my website. If you go to marialeggett.com and you can click on work with me and do spiritual mentorship. We can walk through it just because I've had to walk through so much of it myself. I can help you as well. So today I would like to welcome Greenie to the show. Hello, Greenie. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm good, I suppose.
I'm doing very well. How may I be of service to you today?
Well, I would just like to know what they want to tell me.
They being your spirit team?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just open to whatever.
Whatever's coming my way, yeah. I already had a discussion with them this afternoon, so I want to hear what the answer is.
Awesome. Okay. All right, Spirit, we're asking very specifically, with Greenie's permission, what new is coming her way? What is shifting and changing for her? They're showing it to me as though, I don't know if you've done any kind of moon manifestation, but they're showing it to me as though as you are doing some schlepping off of releasing things because you're trying to make room for this. It feels like fresh new air coming into my lungs. So new things that are coming your way, especially because air to me is the direction of east, which is where the sun rises and new things come. And they're showing it to me as though it's like you sat down and written some manifestations, things that I wanted, let go of. And they're just giving me my symbol for you're just ready to release these things. Does that make sense?
Yes, that would be great. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
And
absolutely. Yeah.
they're telling me that you're doing the hard work. Um, and what they're showing me is that you are you are aware of old patterns that are repeating. And because now that you're aware of them, you can shift them. And that is important for you to be very careful in the way that you self talk, the way that you speak to yourself. So don't go, oh my God, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I didn't
Right.
see that. No, it has nothing to do with that. It is, thank you for your grace for I'm in this learning pattern. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect. And literally what they just showed me is so if you were standing like right in front of me, they show me two things coming from two different directions and they're coming together right at you. So I want to talk about things coming together and in a way that will make you comfortable and lift you up. Um, and I feel like my heart is so happy and I can like sit next to and share my life with someone and talk about my day and how things are going to move forward. And I'm so grateful that all of these things have come together. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely ready for
They,
that.
good. And
Definitely.
so
I just want to move forward. Right.
yeah. And that's why they show me it's like this coming together of because it's almost like um not almost like literally what they're showing it to me is though I see it from the outside coming in. And this stems from you having to either split yourself in half or walk two different paths, not being able to fully just be who you are. And now you are ready to just fully embrace everything that you are and just let everything come together and just be authentically you. And because of that, this is how you are bringing in this new so if you're not with a partner right now, it's bringing in a new partner or allowing new energy to come into a current relationship because this is like I literally feel like I want to reach my arm out and put it around someone in recognition of sharing a space together and allowing our energies to come together and just being so happy and feeling comfortable and satisfied. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that would be great. That would be awesome.
Well, that's literally what it
That
feels
would be
like.
so good.
Um, and they show it to me so this is gonna I used to work in New York City, so they're like showing me some things that happened when I was in New York City. So they're showing me this is like you're like a ride or die person, someone who would, put their arm in for the subway and stop the doors from shutting and let you go in to make the train. Like, all the little things that
Right.
mean something to somebody who lives near the city. Um,
It's
and
funny.
just
I would
having
do that
someone,
for somebody too.
yeah, well, we used to have
Yeah.
to in order to make the train on time.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
being and having that ride or die, that person who will be there through it all, um, being able to, and this is what's interesting, there's a celebration because what they're showing me is I see two champagne flutes that are being lifted up and crossed. And that is a celebration
Yeah.
of things because I don't normally see champagne, but it's a celebration of things. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that, I think that they're celebrating that I finally get it, and it's like I have to move forward and do what I have to do to make everything come together.
Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. Um,
Yeah.
oh,
So
okay,
like
thank you.
she
So there's
finally gets it. Thank you. Yeah. They're celebrating.
I love that. I love that. And
Yeah.
what's funny is they're literally taking me as though they want to put a set of tarot cards in my hand and to start shuffling and pulling cards for myself. So I don't know if you do this already, but literally spirit is showing it to me as though you find ways to connect with them to get the answers that you need. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm a psychic medium also. Yeah. So
Perfect.
yeah. Except
Absolutely perfect. I was
I
like,
have
okay.
not. So 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 my problem is I stopped meditating like about 2 years ago, and I couldn't seem to get back into it. And they've tried every possible way to get me to meditate, and I haven't been doing it, and I don't know why. And I just can't seem to connect. But I've had it with not being able to disconnect, so I'm just going to force myself to meditate.
So what I
And I
think you're
hope it
saying
works.
that very clearly is change your verbiage. Instead of saying I can't, say I meditate well 30 minutes a day every day. I meditate well 30 minutes a day every day. Because they show it to me as though you've like closed it by saying I can't. You've like taken that away from yourself, which is hard as a psychic medium, right? If we can't meditate, we don't connect well. And so that's that pulling
Right.
away of. So just change the way that you
Right.
speak it, change the way that you feel about it, and say, I do meditate. I do very well at it. And that's going to help to shift it. And continue with like the pulling of the cards and journaling, because automatic writing, they're showing the automatic writing, because that's going to help you to like open up and just spirit, what do I need to say, and sitting with that and letting the pen go, or if you have a laptop, just sitting there and start typing whatever it is, right? And just allow the stuff to come through, because they show it to me as though your channel's been kind of gunked up with like yucky stuff, and it's like a lack, or not a lack, but it's a self-doubt kind of thing, and they're ready to just clear it. Does that make sense?
I could do the automatic writing. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yep, and that's how you're going to get the messages that you need.
Oh, so I should. They want to communicate with me through automatic writing.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
no problem.
Absolutely. And it to me, it doesn't feel right. I'm super clairsentient. Like I don't feel like I want to type. I want to grab a pen and write, because I can also allow my hand to move in a certain way to do drawings and to do things like that. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's going to help.
I always feel so much better when I journal, and
perfect.
And I haven't done it in a while, and I was like, I need to really do this again.
Absolutely perfect. Well, I'm glad that they brought you your answer to the things that you needed today. Thank you so much, Greenie, for joining me on the show. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone else who watched the show today. If you would like to book a reading with me, go to marialeggett.com. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.